Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm glad you're joining us. My name is Yvonne. In today's video I want to decorate another double page in my softcover journal, and I want to stay a bit more flat if that's possible, because it's already very chunky and I only decorated 1/3 of all the pages in here. And when I made this journal I deliberately didn't put too much pages in here because I knew this was going to happen, but I miscalculated anyway, and it only has 2 signatures. So we'll see where I'm going to end. I chose this spread. I can put a tag in here, and I'm going to really flat decorate this page and let beautiful paper speak for itself, and that'll be the beauty of the page. You don't always have to have a lot of elements in here, also beautiful, but I want to try to make it a little flat today. I chose this image. It's from a book, an interior book, and it shows all kinds of designs of fabrics for decorating furniture, or what they used to put on walls. So it's a very beautiful book with a lot of beautiful images, and I chose this one because I really like the colors. They're not too bright, but they're really speaking, and the birds in there are cute. So it's all kinds of different designs. This is going on here, so I'm going to stick this down. This I'll put to the side. Get my baking paper for this, because it's very thick and sturdy paper. I'll use my wet glue because it's easier and it will stick well. I could use double-sided tape. I also like that a lot, but now I have some room to adjust. It's covering up the complete page, if I measured well. The page on this side was sticking up a bit, so it's white. I'm going to ink that later a bit more. Hope I'm not crushing anything in my attempt to stick this paper down properly. I think I'll glue this like that, because here's a little corner of the previous page and it's not very nice. So, but that will be something for later. And then some time ago I made a lot of book pages, old book pages with texture paste, and I really like it because it's music paper with the birds, and yeah, I like to use it, so I didn't just make them and keep them in my craft room. So on this corner I really liked it. I'm going to miss this bird, but I couldn't find anything to save them all, and yeah, it doesn't really matter. So a very easy page, but nonetheless very beautiful because the papers are beautiful. And maybe you'll get some inspiration to make a few pages in your own journal. And try to make them a bit less decorated. But beautiful anyway. I'm going to stick this down, but this is double because it was very thin, the fabric. I doubled it. But I'm going to cut it a bit away because when I fold it over, that was sticking out. Didn't really want to be cut. I'm going to do that with fabric glue. A bit. Spread it with my fingers because the eyelet is very thin. Let's see if it wants to stick. It's a bit too much glue. Luckily the magazine paper is very smooth, so I can just wipe the excess. And if all goes well, this will dry clear, so you won't see it. Just a little corner, maybe I'll put a dangle on it. I really like it. It's just a little touch, but it makes the page instantly different. Clean this up because it won't open again if it's dry. And this is what I was going to do on this side. Not more, and if you look at it, it's beautiful to see. I could have made this into a tuck spot, but it's very, it's real vintage music paper, and it's very fragile, and I'm going to stick a tag in here so I can do my journaling on the tag. I'm going to put the journal to the side, and we're going to work on the journaling part. This is the image I chose. It's a free image of, yeah, the old design shop. That was correct. And I like the dictionary page, but I just chose this paper because I just like the coloring from those two. I didn't want the same color as this, not the real yellow vintage because it was, yeah, boring and too white. Little small elements. And this is from a stamp collection book. It's very sturdy paper, and it's also yellowed over time. I'm going to stick this on here because this is thin, this is just normal copy paper, and yeah, that's something I didn't like. So first I'm going to stick this down. I'm going to leave a bit more here than down here because I want to position the ruffle on. You have to see how exactly. And I'm not going to stick this completely down, just in the middle so it can crumble up. If I want to, but I was thinking if I want to stitch this. I don't know. No, I don't think I will. I'll just glue it down and let the edges stick up. I printed another digital on the back side because I didn't know how I was going to use the image, because I already had it in my stash. Like this, and then I can always do something with the edges to make them more stand up or something like that. like that. And now I'm going to put glue on this. And it's not completely, it's also sticking out a bit, so I can roughen it up, that it's not completely neatly. You have to watch out, here is a corner missing. Am I doing this right? Let's see. No, it's a bit less. Maybe I can tear that also. Yeah, I can tear a little corner off. Like that. Pick it up a bit. And now it stays in. Yeah, and I can put glue all over this. And I can do my journaling on here. I still have, because the ones who are following me longer know I struggled with journaling. I really wanted to, but I didn't know what to journal about. And when I started journaling, I thought I had to write everything, so it took hours and hours to write all kinds of things down, so it took way too long time every day. I didn't like that. And in my autumn-winter journal, I started journaling, and I really liked it because it doesn't have to be every day. I just chose a topic, and in my autumn and winter journal, I had, for the autumn, I had prompts. That was handy. But then I just chose topics I wanted to tell something about, mostly about how I feel about a certain thing. And then even maybe, I don't know, if they're interested and my children or grandchildren would be reading my journal in years, they would learn things about me, how I think, and why I did certain things the way I did. And in this journal, I kept on doing that, and every page, I'm a bit behind, but every page has journaling, and I'm very, very proud of myself that I'm still doing that, and I'm still just looking for things I want to tell something about. So not particularly prompts or anything, just what comes to mind, and then I journal about it. For example, I like tea, so that's a topic. I like to read, and that's a topic I write about, which books I like and which writers and why, that kind of thing. And I found out that it's a pretty easy way to start journaling. Prompts, I think also, but it wasn't really something for me, because then I had to write about the prompt, and maybe that the prompt didn't speak to me or something like that. So this works for me, so I'm continuing to do that. And if I run out of topics to tell something about, I can always use a prompt, just a random one that I think, okay, that's nice to tell something about. And for the people who live in the Netherlands, we have Pickwick tea. It's a Dutch, I think a Dutch brand, and on some teas they have questions on the labels, on the tea labels, and I saved just the labels. I thought, that speaks to me, that question. I want to answer that question in a journaling session for me. So yeah, I saved those and I'm going to use those also. I have this beautiful, I have a lot of wooden yeah, elements in all kinds of shapes, and I thought maybe I can use it, but I don't know. I'm going to think about it. It doesn't, no, it doesn't really speak to me. It's just plain in the middle there. But that's the problem. That's the thing I find most difficult about collaging. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at just sticking things down and yeah, randomly. It looks, in my eyes, it looks weird, and then it doesn't work. So this one I need fabric glue again. Let's see how I want this positioned. This is a blue envelope. It's from the tax office here in the Netherlands, and I love the blue color, so every tax envelope anyone gets in our family, it's coming to me. And some I tea-dyed and some I left because, yeah, the blue color is very nice, and I stamped on it with, I think these are some Poole's dates of the past, but I'll link it down below. Now it's nice and sturdy, and maybe put a sticker here or stamp something to make it a bit more interesting. I want it a bit, yeah, not straight. I don't know if it's going to work if I do it in a bit of a wavy line. Let's see if it sticks. I left the threads because, yeah, I like the threads. Not everybody does, but that's not a problem. It's the beauty of junk journaling. We can all do it just the way we like. And that's something I really love about this craft. And then the threads hang over. And I took the blue fabric because of the blue in here, and there's a little pink flower on it, and this is just, yeah, it's a bit more white, but I thought it would fit anyway. And this is going in here, and you can see a bit through the transparent bag. It's tracing paper that I embossed, and I didn't give it a color because I wanted more clarity for the item that goes in here. And this, because it's a bit aged color, I don't mind that it's sticking out here. And I don't know what I'm going to do here, so that's not a problem. This is the damaged page a bit. I thought it would be worse. Just on a couple of bits, the paper is torn where I tore this pocket off. It was on here. And now I can make a complete new spread on these two pages. So that's my contribution for today. I hope I inspired you to get crafting again or get crafting in the future. As always, thanks so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like or a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I will see you next time. Bye!